I forgot to start this video, but it is about 9:30 in the morning. Hey, John. Whoop, you're not John, are you? Yep, John ain't around. It's Kathy today. John's fishing. Jason got sick. Glenn's got a back problem, and I forget, Mark's got some things to do, and so did Jim. So Kathy's going to help film. I got a pond I got to go down. I'm going back to where John and I basically just were in West Virginia, but on the other side of the border, but just above north of Wheeling, West Virginia. So we're going to go down there 2.5 hours. It's a pond, but it looks like mostly goldfish, and they're in the process of emptying it. So it shouldn't be too bad when we get down there. I got my big pumps with me. I got 3 of them. So this shouldn't be too bad. We'll get down there, we'll scoop them up, and we'll get our butts home. Stay tuned, everybody. I was so hungry I forgot to stop and video any of it, but we stopped to get some lunch real quick, and we found a Harding's. So I get my steak, or not steak, but my mushroom Swiss with the garlic sauce burger. It's so good. Turn Kathy onto it. It's her new favorite sandwich. I made it here, and let's go see what we got going.
That guy's wondering what that is.
All right, everybody, we made it here. This is Chuck and his wife, Linda, and they're going to show us the pond, right?
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, right here. Not too bad. Oh, wow, yeah.
Tried to get it
Ooh.
any lower. It's going to be hard to get, I know, from... They like to eat over in there, so I could throw them some food if you think that would help bring them up. Or...
So how much water you think is left in here?
I don't know. It's almost like I can turn the pump back on, but do you want me to turn it on a little bit?
No, not yet.
This is the deepest part over here.
The deepest is over here?
Yeah. From the other side, it slopes down.
Wow, we got a lot of overgrowth. But we'll do what we can, that's for sure. They are smaller fish, goldfish. Okay. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of doing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, this is supposed to be the shallow end. That's the deeper end.
Yeah.
This, I don't even know if we'll be able to get into because of the root system on the lilies. We know how that works. But we got a lot of different vines over here. I should be able to trim them. I have some gloves, I believe, and I can pull the majority of that out of there. And once I do that, I should be able to net most of the fish down that way. Because we can drain it enough where they have no choice but to go in the deep end there. But we'll get this set up, we'll get water into our tub, and I'll get dressed and climb in. And I brought Kathy, and she can do some recording.
I got 5 gallons.
Okay, I had to move the pump into some deeper water. We're filling up our tub now. It's gonna be fun. I think most of this is already drained. I'll find out. But I pulled out the hip waders, whatever they're called. The majority of them are all down here, looks like. So I'll get them on. And the only way down here is through there. So I'll move that and get down in here as carefully as possible. They got some gloves and some clippers, and I'll clip this away. Try and get it out of my way. That way I can scoop them right up. And I'll have to hand them to Kathy, who's going to have to run them to the tub. Okay, stay tuned. That's, you know it's running. Alright, we've filled it up. It's just draining straight up. Let it keep draining. Like I see, there's practically nothing over here, so everything's going to be over there. So I'm going to go in and start cutting this. I probably will fall. I don't know. I'm going to try and do the best I can. I'll have Kathy, like, she's gonna have to be over. Well, no, she's got to be over here. She'll film the best she can. What I'll have her do is I'll have her stand here, and then I'll hand her the netting. She can put this down right here, go net it, and then put it back, and that's how you do it. Okay? So, yeah. All right. That's what we're gonna do. All right, hold on. All right, got the suit on. We're gonna put these over, and I'll grab one of those, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm on this lip. Not too bad. That's already, this is it. Not too bad.
Just today I noticed how much it's stunk.
Yeah, I don't know how many there is. But I don't know how they're going to do this. There's so much sediment too.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't even. Ooh. All right, this is getting so low. There's a white net, a smaller, one of our regular nets, I think, in the back. Grab that. We got over a dozen and a half or so, but it wasn't as many as we thought. They're coming to the top pretty easily. There's hardly any oxygen left. Fairly muddy, in fact, really muddy on the bottom. But that side's already totally drained. It's just this little bit, and you can see it's not even all the way up to my boot. We'll stay here a little bit, see what else is here, try and get everything, and, you know, call it a day. Not too bad after all. Didn't fall.
Pretty much got them all, you think?
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
How's it going in there, Reap? Is it super muddy?
Yeah.
Just
No,
a little dirty.
just a little bit. Ooh, yeah.
It's soot. And it's just one, and he was, you know, ready to be done like last month, but we lost information. We get so many calls.
Yeah.
So,
I heard about you. My friend's daughter lives out by Cincinnati, and they moved into their house, and they had a, you want me to hand it to them? Is that what you want?
she asked us how much it cost for us to come down and do it. It's like, there's no charge. She goes, no, there has to be. I'm like, no, there's no charge. And she goes, I says, we do accept donations. So she donated 120 for our efforts to come down. So
Thank you.
very much, Linda. Oh yeah, thank you very much. We
Thank you.
appreciate everything.
We appreciate you.
All right, so we
So
got
very much.
pretty much everything we could. We're cleaning up. We just rinsed off everything. We'll get the air on the goldfish and make our way back home. Stay tuned, everybody. All right, I gotta find my air pump and hoses and get air on these guys real quick. Ah, there they are down there. All right, we'll do that and then say goodbyes. Showing Kathy how this works. See that one right there? Yep. That yellow light comes on. That means the air pump is not working. Now all you do is open up the lid and make sure they're both running.
Yep.
Okay, so everything's good. You got the nets in there already?
Yeah.
Okay, you can set that on top. We'll go say goodbye to everybody. Get my wallet. Okay. Hold on. All right, but thank you, sir.
Okay, and thank
Appreciate
you for
everything. Oh, no problem.
coming. Sorry there's not more.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, we never know. We never know. Thank you, Linda, and thank you for your donation.
Welcome.
And you
Said it
guys,
probably wasn't enough.
I don't know, I was. And you guys have a great week.
You too.
All right.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Just that.
Alrighty, so we'll get our butts back another 2 hours, 2.5 hours, almost 3 to get back. So let's do it. All right, Kathy and I made it back, and I should have filmed it, but I actually couldn't. But when I left this morning, you know, made sure everything was good. That was gone, so I didn't look up there. And you see that crazy? I don't know what the hell it is, but it wasn't tied down. Just before getting on the freeway, it fell off. And all of a sudden we heard horns, and I heard it, and I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? So we had to go back and get it and tie it back up real quick. But yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but I'm saying it now. So we're here. Fish are all here, no problem. We had a quick stop on the freeway, but luckily everything made it through. I'll go get the silver thing. We'll get these guys down and get them acclimated. They're just goldfish, but no biggie. We rescue everybody. All right, stay tuned. All right, these guys were in some pretty nasty water, but there they are. Jerry's getting them acclimated. He'll get them put away. Where are all the fish I brought back the other day? Or at least, I mean,
Small.
bunch of small ones.
Those are all already spoken for. They've already been rehomed. The guy's just coming to get them.
Really?
Yep. The Oscar's all rehomed already,
Really?
except for the one.
Oscar's gone already?
We're keeping the copper.
Keeping what?
Keeping the copper Oscar.
Oh, are we? Okay. Cool.
Others in here that Josh wants to keep, of course, nice peacock, the green terror.
Right.
I want to keep the Trimac, but Josh says it's too ugly. Is that fish ugly?
I don't think so.
That Oscar's ugly. He's just orange. That's got character.
And color.
Well, they're one of the most aggressive there is. From what I understand, that's where the flower horn gets his aggression.
Okay. Yeah, we brought back quite a bit of fish and tanks. That was
Oh, we got
awesome.
red terrors, green terrors, Jack Dempsey's, Severums.
All kinds of cats.
The guy that took those is going to take a bunch of these too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh.
already rehomed.
Well, where'd these guys come from?
The ones out of the tub.
Oh, I was going to say, I remember the black one. I rescued him. So the
Yeah.
goldfish are the ones.
Big
Okay.
old koi.
All right, I
had to
remember.
bring
This
them
is...
in. I was afraid it was going to get down.
Right, this is that little pond we did. Okay, I remember. Oh, now I remember.
Somebody come get some goldfish.
Yeah, goldfish. Anybody want goldfish? They're here. Alright. Another successful rescue. Thank you, Kathy, for helping me out. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Alright, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. So, Chuck and Linda, they were good people. they did have a crane or a herring coming by picking up. They actually had koi in there at one time, and they thought they still had a few in there. But yes, it was very mucky. I couldn't even run a net through. I had to do it by hand, or they'd come up for oxygen, or I could see them making marks through the mud, and I'd grab them that way. But we got quite a few of them. We should have gotten them all. So, you know, we did the best we could. And they were quite pleased. Well, actually, they were upset that we came that far down. But, you know, we helped, and they gave a nice donation. And today went very good. And that was Jason, me, Glenn, and Glenn's buddy Paul. And that'll be coming out on the next video. And that was a saltwater rescue. And it went pretty good, like I said. Alright, everybody. Stay tuned for that video and more to come. And in the meantime, hit that like, subscribe, and share. And we'll go deeper with the Reaper.